Hi, we're Stillbrooke Homeowners here in Chapel Springs, and we just wanted to let you know a little bit about what affected our decision to buy here. So,
You can see we built several homes from ground up, and so we were really particular and really knew exactly what we wanted, what we did not want, specifically looking at quality of things. My husband is a real big one. Every step of the way when we were getting this built, he was up in the rafters, he was looking at the beams, he was looking at everything that was being made.
well, that's just one of the things that I liked about it. Brian was our builder, and he was just totally fine with just me coming on in, and he'd explain things to me, and the things I liked about it was things that you can't see. The framing, I think they just went above and beyond. I was just really pleased with the whole thing, and of course, the things you can see, I'm totally pleased with.
And you can see one of our add-ons that we did that we have absolutely loved. I don't know if y'all can see on this video. Our patio was huge, our back patio, and this right here is one of our favorite places in the world to come out first thing in the morning with a cup of coffee, or in the evening after dinner with a glass of wine, or if we want to have people over. You guys wouldn't believe how much seating I have out here that I just love.
The thing I liked was after we bought the house, Ginger was our salesperson, and a lot of times you go somewhere and you buy something, you buy a car, whatever. Once you drive off the lot with the car, the salesperson doesn't even know your name. But if we had any issues to address and we couldn't get a hold of Brian, we just called Ginger up, and she was just totally happy to deal with it, get us the information, get us connected with whoever we needed to do it, and it just worked out.
Well, and there were many times, even when I was picking colors, picking paint, picking anything, I would be on the phone with Ginger. Ginger, help me, I'm not sure is this gonna look right? Is this gonna look, and she was really good to give me some ideas, but nobody ever made me feel like they were making my decisions for me. And everybody, every step of the way was saying, yeah, this will go with that, that'll go with that, that'll go. I cannot tell you truly, honestly, you could ask Ginger, check her emails, how many times I emailed her called with crazy little stuff. And she was always right there answering questions. And all my emails, I would apologize. I'm so sorry for bothering you again today. And she'd always reply back, that's no bother. I'm here for you. You tell me what you want and I'll help you.
Through the whole process of building the house, we would get weekly updates from Ginger, and of course we were coming by and checking on the house anyway. And like I said, that was just totally fine with them, totally fine with Brian. If I had any questions, Brian was just, matter of fact, we had an issue with our fireplace where the stonework just didn't come out exactly right, and I addressed that with Brian, and next thing you know, the stone was being pulled back off and being put back up.
Completely ripped down from the ceiling, and I mean the fireplace was almost complete, and he came in and took care of it, and everything was down. We started at ground one again. And he was real good on also, I was specific on both my fireplaces. I wanted them deep enough to sit on. And literally, Brian was out here with me saying, all right, walk it out with me. How far, how high do you want this? Like, listening to me every step of the way. We came on when workers were on site. Everybody was friendly. Nobody looked at us like we didn't belong here. We were walking in the rafters when there was no ceiling on our house. We were, every step of the way.
And the other thing about the home is the energy efficiency. You know, we came from a house.
Yep. 2,800 square feet.
2,800 square feet. This one's about 32, and our electric bill is just about half of what the electric bill was back in the other house. And they just built a real tight home. The windows are all energy efficient. I'd never really known much about a green home before, but it's a very efficient home. So we're really pleased with it. So service after the sale was really good. We deal with Bobby with that, and she's just been really great to come on in, and we just had a year here, about 3 weeks past a year, and we were able to go ahead and turn in a little list of just little items that need to be done, and Bobby just came right in and took real good care of it.
Yeah, real good. And it's almost scary because when we were building the house, we were so used to dealing with Ginger and Brian. And then when you're finished, it's like everybody has a part to play in building your home. And everybody all works together, but so it's almost scary when you're used to Ginger and then all of a sudden now you're talking to Brian. And then when your home is built and you're moved in, now you go to Bobby. And I remember thinking, oh no, because we've already developed relationships with Ginger and Brian, and here this other lady comes in, and I don't know her, she doesn't know me, but I have to truly say, Bobby is just fabulous. She treats me like I'm her sister. She doesn't treat me like I'm a homeowner. She talks to me, she gives me pointers, she gives me tips. I mean, I've got, as a for instance, a sill granite sink, which I highly recommend if anybody wants one. Anyway, the care in my sink is a little different than a normal stainless steel. Bobby's got everything figured out. If you have the slightest little question, Bobby, if she doesn't know the answer, she will call and she will give you the answer. And it was just amazing the other day too, because Bobby was over here waiting on some of the subs to come in and do some extra after the fact 1-year warranty items. And she was waiting outside on the sub, and she and I were talking for a minute, and then she said, you know, do you mind if I make a phone call real quick? And I said, well, of course. Well, I happen to hear, and she was calling another homeowner to apologize for the fact that she had not gotten back to them yet and let them know that she was still working on whatever it was and she just didn't have an answer yet. But to me, it just meant a lot that she doesn't just leave you hanging and make you think that she's forgotten and let time go on. She called this person back just to let them know, I'm still working on this, I just don't have an answer. And that, to me, none of us want to feel like we're being ignored or forgotten. And I don't know, I just can't sing Bobby's praises enough, that's all.